Hello, good morning. Welcome to class. I'm Temi. I'm your fashion tutor at TCG Fashions. So today I'll be showing you the tools you will need for your cutting and sewing class. Oh, okay. These are freehand cutting and sewing class, and you will need to get some things for your work to be done. Not in any sequential order, anyways, but these are the things you would get. This is your tape rule. Some people call it tape measure. This is what you will use to take measurements and what you will use to cut your fabric eventually. So it has two sides, the inch side and the centimeter side. Are we together? So whichever country you are watching me from, it looks like this tape rule. Then you also need to get two scissors. I know this is a freehand class, but I still take my students through the beginner classes using paper, and that's because it is cost effective and it saves you a lot of money. There are some people that they are in places where, to get a yard of fabric it costs a whole lot. So for you to start to learn, make your mistakes, gain your masteries and all that, we use paper. So in summary, you should get two scissors. This is the fabric paper scissors. I usually get smaller one for paper and the bigger one for fabric. If you mistakenly use your fabric scissors to cut your paper, it will get blunt very quickly. So you should dedicate a particular scissors for paper and another one for fabric. You can even label it so that you don't get confused, or you can buy separate colors. Okay, that's that. Then you need to get your tailor's chalk. This comes in different colors: white, blue, yellow, whatever. It looks like this, or the regular chalk, the one they use in Nigerian primary school. But that one, it gives false results because the tip alone is like ½ inch. So if you are drawing, it doesn't give you that tiny line. But with this one, you can get a very tiny line that is, in fact, less than 1/8 of an inch. Yes. So once it's getting blunt, you can change it and use another one. So this is tailor's chalk. Then you would need to work on paper, like I said, you will need your pencil. I told you that we'll start with paper, then you graduate to using fabric. You need your pencil and blade or sharpener. You will need to work with well sharpened pencil. So you need your pencil or your sharpener. So to have well sharpened pencil this way. So what else do you need? You need your ruler. Get something this long. This one is 24 inches. It's fair. If you have something longer than this, it's perfect, especially when you are constructing dresses, long dresses and all, and maybe a long skirt. So you need ruler, something like this. This is metal. You can use plastic, that one is transparent, or wooden, whichever one you can get. Then you would need, you don't really need all this for freehand classes. These ones are they are needed more for patterns, but let me just show you nevertheless. This is called pattern master. Pattern master has almost all the functions on it. It has a ruler edge, it has the outer curve seam, it has something that looks like the armhole curve. Can you see? So pattern master has almost everything. But if you want to do it one by one, this is hip curve and this is French curve. You can also use this to connect your armhole or any other curved part of the body. Then you will need for the sewing class, you will need your needle and thread. Whatever color that you are working with, your thread must match your fabric. Needle and thread. This is machine needle. There are different types. We have HA, we have DP, we have DB. It depends on the one that works well for your machine and the kind of fabric you are trying to sew. I think you should read more on different kind of sewing machines and sewing needles rather. Their sizes, the types, and the one you can use for which one. There are times that you think that your machine is not working well, and that's not the case. You might be using a wrong needle for your machine. These ones, they are hand needle. Maybe you want to hem or tack something. This one is a big size, this one is a small size. You might need your gum or your paper tape. Oh, okay, I don't have paper tape here, but I can show you what I've used paper tape to do. I use paper tape to join this band on this paper. This is paper tape, something like this, and it has a fusible side, something like a gummy side. that you can use to gum paper together or gum. Then I mentioned earlier that we use paper. So this is how brown paper looks like. If you can get white paper in your own country, it's still okay. So either white or brown. I think is about, is it not about 40 inches long? Let me check. The length of the brown paper is about 40 inches long, yes. And the width is about, let's say 20 something, 24 inches. So something like this, brown paper or white paper. In fact, some of my students use their carton paper. I don't know, those in USA and UK. There are some paper they use in wrapping your products over there. Maybe you bought something from a store and they wrap it in a big paper. So what some of my students do is they iron out the paper and they use it just paper, just get something to use. Then you will need fabrics, a lot of fabric. Okay, so this is fabric. I'm using these colorful prints for a particular project I'm working on. So you can get fabrics of your choice, but for beginners, you know, your first test fit, I would suggest you use calico. Calico is that whitish, sometimes creamy color fabric. It's lightweight and the color is very light. Like I said, it's usually white or cream. And why do I suggest that? You would actually get better correction using a light colored fabric. I can see your stitches, I can see your lines, and I can tell you, oh, this one is not straight, this one is straight. If you saw anything on this one, the prints are so busy, so I might not even see properly. So for start, you might need to get calico or just get a white or cream colored fabric that I can see your stitches and your lines properly. But as time goes on, you are free to get whatever print you desire. Okay, so that's that. Then for sewing, you will need to get your machine oil. Sorry, the nylon on this one has removed, but this is how it looks. I don't know how the one in other countries look like, but the ones we use in Nigeria, this is how it looks like. Machine oil. You use this to lubricate your machine. Then you might need eraser. Sorry, this one is using extra time. You might need cleaner or eraser to clean lines if you make any mistake. Then you might need to get some pin. All these kind of pins, you might need them. You might need them and during the course of the sewing, you know, to hold some things together. Or you can get the other type that doesn't have this colored edge, the regular, what do they call it, office pin. Yes, okay, you can get those type also. Okay, so okay, in case somebody is wondering what is this, let me just show you. It's bias maker. We use it in making different length width of bias. Don't worry, you get to know what bias is in our sewing class, but I'm not teaching you how to make it. I'm just showing you that this is bias maker. It's not part of our course outline. Okay, then you will need your book, first to take measurements and second to take notes. So you can get something this thick that has hard cover, you know, it doesn't tear on time. I've been using this one since, can I check the dates? Do I have dates on it? I think since 2018. Oh, yes. So you can get book, something like this, and get biro to record your lessons and also to take your measurements. So if there's any other thing that I didn't mention in the course of this class, I'll be showing you as we progress in the class. But if you can get all these basic tools, you are good to go. Okay, so thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this tools class. I will see you in the next class. Bye for now.